All right. I think we're all right. Good. Just want to make sure that's not all laggy. Very good. All right. Obviously, make sure everyone knows that we are now live. Make sure everything's all right. Very good. Again, like I said, I'll give folks a few minutes to make their way into the room here. Turn that off. That should hopefully help a little bit. All right. So how are we doing, everybody, tonight? Again, no one's in the room yet, but that's fine. There we go. There, Rob's in the room. But yes, congratulations once again there, Rob. I'm sure you're excited to see this case get opened here. Once again, you got yourself the Sharkies. Those crazy little sharks. But yeah, so again, like I said, I'll give folks a few minutes to make their way into the room here before we get going. Like I said, looking forward to tonight. Again, it was this week, like I said, Parkhurst Champions came out. Unfortunately, I've just been not interested in that product ever since it first came out. I ended up buying like 2 cases when that stuff first came out, because I thought it was going to be like such a great product. And then I kind of learned really quick. It's, it's definitely a niche product for sure. And again, I think at the price point that they're asking for, it's just a bit much, for me to want to invest in a case and stuff for Parkhurst. So I decided, you know what, I got a really good deal on this case of Extended. I figured why not give the Ovechkin chase maybe another shot. Again, this is not from Triple Play. This is from a this is from a totally different seller that I buy from. We've gotten several cases from them already. Actually, this is where we're getting our 23-24 SP Authentic case from as well. So looking forward to that when it comes in. Again, like I said, we didn't open any of that again, but next week's an off week. Then I believe the following week is supposed to be O-Pee-Chee Platinum, which, again, we'll probably at least get a case or so of that and check it out. But yeah, so next week we're going to have SP Authentic get posted up. I'm probably not going to worry about posting up to like Monday or Tuesday for claims to start, just to give you guys a couple of days to kind of not worry about paying for stuff and this and that. Again, I'll be working on spam tomorrow. I'll be working on mail days tomorrow, so I'll be busy with all that. Yes, he did win the Sharks there, Mike. Yep, Rob did win them Sharks. So congratulations once again to Rob. He got himself that sweet little plum of the Sharkies. But there you go, 24-25 UD Hockey Extended Series. And there's some numbering for you. The great 1-2, the great Simon Gagne number. He was one of my favorite Flyers growing up. Yes, I was a big Gagne fan. But again, like looking forward to tonight, though. Again, like I said, I thought Extended was just a nice little break. Again, we know we just opened Premiere. Again, like I said, this was a cheap case. Thought it'd be just kind of fun to just jump into it again. A lot of people seem to like it. Again, I always like series product because normally it's kind of hard to skunk with series product. You might not necessarily get the big card, but you're gonna still probably end up with a pile of cards. And again, I think like 80% of the teams were like under $50. So so again, not that hard to hopefully make make a nice little stack for yourself. Hopefully be able to kind of break even and stuff with what you grabbed and things. I know we got a few folks in here that did go with the higher end teams, the Phillies and the Montreals and stuff like that. So again, always pulling for those guys as well. If we could see some really nice stuff come out for them. So let's open this bad boy up, shall we? Let's see. Let's let it breathe. Again, we're gonna treat this like we treated the last case we opened. Like I said, I won't be sleeving everything, just for more or less time's sake. Look at that. That's a pretty sight, folks. But yeah, so for time's sake, we won't be sleeving everything tonight. But again, when I get up tomorrow or whatever and start working on spam and things like that, I'll sleeve up some of the stuff that didn't make it tonight. But again, Young Guns, stuff that's numbered. That didn't work out. So kind of came out at a weird angle there. Also, like I did state, I didn't get them in though. I was planning on having them come get dropped off today or whatever, but they didn't drop off because again, I got a few extra boxes of extended or whatever. So we will be giving a box away. I want to make that we will be giving but it just won't be till probably whoever wins it won't be getting it till probably the next round of mail days, just because it's not in yet. But we will be doing that as well. So again, no worries there. We'll be giving a box away to those that might not have remembered. That is something I am planning on doing. There's 4, 4, and 4. So all 12 boxes right here. So again, like I said, we'll be giving away a hobby box of extended series. This product right here, what we're opening. Someone in the break will be getting that as well. On top of, again, we have some break predictions I went ahead and put up. So we'll be doing that as well tonight. Again, probably for break credit. Again, we do have the SP Authentic case again. So I'm probably going to keep doing what I normally do when we have cases like that kind of coming out, is obviously we'll do break credit. But if you use that break credit for the case coming out, I'll kind of increase the amount then at that point than what was originally given. So real quick though, you guys tell me, how do we want to break this up? How do we got stack 1, stack 2, and stack 3. How do we want to go about this? You guys tell me. Say 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. You tell me how you want me to break this up, and we will do it that way. And then I will go over the break predictions, and then we'll go ahead and jump into it. So, but I'll let you guys tell me what you guys would like me to do. Again, we got stack number 1, stack number 2, and then stack number 3. What order are we going to break this in? Again, they're all going to get broke tonight, so there really is no wrong answer here. 2, 1, 3. Thank you very much, Micah. That's all I'm looking for. So stack 3. Put that right there. Stack number 1. Put that right there. Kind of stagger it just a little bit so you can kind of see the difference. And then we got stack number 2 again, which is kind of perfect. There you go. We can see everything off to the side here. Everything's there on the screen. Again, I don't want to make you guys think we're doing anything nefarious here in the powder keg, because again, I'm just a grateful little lad that again is lucky enough to be able to rip cards for you guys. I always do the best I can. I wish I could guarantee big cards for everybody. I do always love pulling monsters and stuff like that for folks. I just want everyone to have fun and just enjoy themselves. That's what the cards are about, and that's what we're about here at the keg. Just to try to have fun and just enjoy the hobby that we all like and love and obsess over, and cardboard crack. And yeah, I know. I know. But anyways, real quick before we jump into it, again, I have the team list here next to me. We'll go over the list real fast. Josh has Anaheim. Sleepers has Boston. Brandon has Buffalo and Calgary. Chris is Carolina. Chicago going to Jan. BP with Colorado. Eric has the CBJ. Dallas going to Chris. Detroit to Jeremy. Edmonton to Chris. Florida to Jeff. LAK to Jeff. Minnesota to Brian. Montreal to AK. Nashville to Brian. Jersey to Izzy. Islanders to Vance. Rangers to Santa. Ottawa to Brandon. Philly to Rob, third shift Rob. Pitt to Marlowe. San Jose again to Rob Snowy. Congratulations once again there, buddy. Vance has the Blues. Micah has Seattle. Chris has Tampa Bay. Toronto to Micah. Utah going to Chris. Vancouver to Jeff. Vegas going to Dub there. Tommy Dubs. Evan has the Washington Capitals, and Vance has the Winnipeg Jets. So Alrighty. So again, before we get into the box here, again, this is our starting point tonight. The break predictions are going to be as follows. Pretty standard though with the same thing. Again, if we get 3 out of 4 correct, we will do $10 in break credit. But again, if you use that break credit for this upcoming break we have next week, the 23-24 SP Authentic, then that $10 will convert to 15. And same thing, if we get 4 out of 4, we'll do that twice. So we'll give 2 different individuals $10 break credit. But again, if you use it for the SPA, it'll convert to 15 at that point. And the break predictions tonight are as follows. I had to kind of come up with these real quick. I wasn't really ready for everything to kind of get sold out as fast as it did there at the end. So, again, I kind of threw this together real fast. So, break prediction number 1, hit a Young Gun acetate. Again, that's always possible. It's either an acetate or a clear cut, I feel, in these cases at least. I suppose you could always get both, maybe, but we'll have to see what we get. But at least a Young Gun acetate. Hit a card number to 25 or less. So again, if you hit, again, a red outburst, that should take care of that bad boy. Whether it's a base, Young Gun, doesn't matter. Break prediction number 3, hit 5 Young Gun canvases, or at least 2 black and white Young Gun canvases. And then the last one, hit 3 Young Gun variations. Canvases are excluded. So again, it could be 2 silver outburst and like a high gloss or something, or again, a UD exclusive or something like that, Actually, I also want to kind of put in there again well, no, I'll tell you what, if we hit a clear cut, I'll let the clear cut slide for the variation, but the acetate, I'll probably have to say we'll look for something different at that point. But so if we hit a clear cut, though, that'll go towards the variation, though. Would love to see a gold. But yeah, so 3 Young Gun variations, and excluding the canvas and then the acetate, but everything else should be on the table then. But yeah, so those are 4 break predictions for tonight. All right, everybody's ready. I think we're all stoked. I think we're ready to see what we got here. Again, best of luck, everybody. 24-25 extend hockey. We are looking for this bad boy. See if we can maybe make some dreams come true. I'm sure Graham probably wouldn't be happy about it, but I'm sure Evan would love that. That is a high value dollar, or a high value dollar card right there. So if we're ever lucky enough to pull that needle out of that haystack, but 45 on the sticker, 28 on the box. And of course, I have to bat the damn camera. I would love to hit our first outburst gold. I would love for that to happen. Have not been able to hit even a base, because I mean you can get base cards like that, I do believe, as well, or even the first round draft. They have first round draft gold outbursts as well. That would be okay too. 3 packs, 3 packs, 3 packs, and 3 packs. Again, 45 on the sticker, 28 on the box. All right, folks, here we go. Best of luck once again. Let's see what we can do. Mr. Susie, Atkinson, Mario. Starting us off for the Sharkies, Kamadulin, Triple Dimensions. Got there it is, the Young Gun checklist coming up here. So again, if we can hit one more, then obviously both teams will just get one. But obviously, if this is the only one we hit, then yeah, obviously if this is the only one, then we'll have to random it. But very nice NHL prospects, Mr. Connor Geeky. Second, let me get the but what if the outburst what if the outburst is a checklist? I mean, that's all I'll say. What if we hit a Young Gun gold outburst checklist? Wouldn't that just be the kick in the teeth? We got Bradley Nadeau for the Canes. We got Silver Skate Jesper Bratt for the Devils. And then we got a canvas, Mr. Leo Carlson right after that, going to the Ducks. So we got an Oracle card, my guess. Ooh. Sidney Crosby. Can't tell if that's the green one or not, but still, that's a nice one to go. Crosby Oracles there. We got first round draft Logan Mailloux for the Canadiens. And then encore Will Smith for the Sharkies right there. Sidney Crosby. All right. Let's see what we get. Future Impact Connor Geeky. So I think that's a number one. We got Beehive Cutter Gauthier up next, and right behind that. Oh, there you go, going for the Nashville Predators. So there you go, Brian. I do think you have Nashville, and I think you were talking about this kid, Svechkov, Young Gun Canvas. So that is number one tonight. Going to the Nashville Predators, Fedor Svechkov for the Nashville Predators, Young Gun Canvas. So that's number one down for the Young Guns canvases, I should say. You got 4 more to go. Or again, if we hit at least 2 black and whites, that will suffice as well. Yeah, so normally I think with these, the numbering's like normally down here, like around the number, like the actual like his jersey number. So that's what I've noticed. With a lot of those is that normally the numbering's right about there for them cards. And we got another Will Smith here, rookie reflections for the Sharks. Got a Young Gun going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Again, that is going to Marlowe. We got a Silver Outburst base right behind it. Rasmus Dahlin going to the Buffalo Sabres. Again, Buffalo hasn't done. I know Buffalo doesn't have the biggest checklist or whatever, but they haven't done too bad in the cases we've opened so far. So that's not too bad there. Going for Buffalo. All right, halfway through the first box. Mr. Ovechkin, Silver Skates. We got an Oracle cards right behind him. Looks like it's a rookie. Jesper Wallstedt for the Minnesota Wild. Up next, And we got Jake Gensel for the Bolts right after that. There. Try to keep the vets and the rookies separate there. No step for the Wild. Got to take a little quick peek, see what we're getting into. And we got Owen Tippett, Silver Skates for the Flyers. Sasha Barkov for the Panthers Encore. Down there, and then we got UD Canvas, Darcy Kemper for the Kings right after that. Gold. We got Stank Oven. That's Stank Oven. Stan Coven. Gold Encore going to the Dallas Stars. Another Demon. Hey, there you go for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Denton Mateychuk, Young Gun. And then right behind it, we got our first Dazzler, Robert Thomas of the Blues. Okay, normally rookies and stuff, I'll sleeve those up kind of immediately at that point, but he's not a rookie. Denton Mateychuk for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Again, that's going to Eric. Very good. Got another Oracle card, be my guess. And up next, we got Cole Caulfield, Future Impact for the Montreal Canadiens. And we got Mr. Adam Fantilli getting silly with it. Going to the Columbus Blue Jackets. We got Beehive Connor McDavid for the Edmonton Oilers right after that. Get my spots down there. There we go. Oh, there you go. We got the Trilogy Premier Rookies. There you go. Jakob Dobes. Dobes. I think it's Dobes. 754 out of 999. So there you go, Aaron, for the Montreal Canadiens. That's a solid hit. Little numbered Dobes there for you. Going to the Canadiens. After that, we got Rutger McGroarty going to the Penguins first round draft. First round draft. There they are. And then we got pros and prospects. Jesper Wallstedt for the Minnesota Wild right after that. Second, got to open a new pack of top loaders. There you go, Hams. That's a solid hit right there. Not too shabby. And next up, another one here for the Predators, Fedor Svechkov, Reflections. And we got Jacques Hughes. Oh, come on, where there it is. So that's, I think that is okay. Jacques Hughes, Future Impact for the Devils. And then we got Vincent Trocheck right after that. Canvas going to the Rangers. Last pack of box number 1. Ooh, we got a Young Gun Deluxe, it looks like. Ooh, so that's kind of a spicy way to start off, eh? Put that right there. Artemi Panarin Encore for the Rangers. Oh yeah, I think I grabbed an extra card there. So let me say, wait a minute, why is there no more hits after this? So I think we actually. Okay, so there's 2 Young Guns. Alrighty, so we're gonna go from the back first since we have the base going to the Dallas Stars. Justin Hirakawa. Justin Hirakawa. Again, I'm probably saying that wrong, but fortunately your name's not Will Smith, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry, dude. Going to them Stars. Kick Crosby out the way. All right. So final hit of the first box. You can see got the deluxe sign there. So what do we got? What's the position? Ooh, defenseman. Come on, Matejchuk. See if we can make it happen. Going to. Bang. There you go for the Columbus Blue Jackets. 97 out of 250. Denton Matejchuk. So there you go. There you go, Eric, buddy. Not a bad hit right there going to the Blue Jackets. Denton Matejchuk, 97 out of 250. Out of 250. Very nice. So now you have something to lord over Dar there, Eric. See, look what I got. Denton Matejchuk, Deluxe Young Gun, 97 out of 250 for the Columbus Blue Jackets. You know, it's funny because, like I said, I still haven't even pulled just a base Young Gun for myself, you know. So I haven't even pulled a base Young Gun for myself. But I think your luck is you got some luck there running for you, Eric. Obviously hitting that Ovechkin in the other break, and now you're off to a pretty good start in this one. So play the lottery right now, you know. When you're hot, you're hot. 47 on the sticker, 72 on the box. All right. Box number 2. But congratulations, though. Good start. Good first box, you know. A deluxe Young Gun canvas, a couple numbered cards. Good first box to get the break going. Box 47 on the sticker, 72 on the box. And let's keep it going. Okay, that's a. I was like, man, we got another deluxe Young Gun, but no, it's a base. My bad. Say, come on, now you're just spoiling us, Upper Deck. Actually, you got the little deluxe thing there. 84 out of 250. Going to the Washington Capitals. Very nice. Logan Thompson. So there you go, Washington. Deluxe Logan Thompson, 84 out of 250. And we got a Young Gun behind it. Oh, very nice. Going to the Detroit Red Wings, Sebastian Casa. Casa. Mikasa Sukasa. We got Brad Marchand encore right after that. Let's move that one right there. Put that right there. All right. Got to get my piles and stuff organized. Yeah, this one's numbered, so it'll get sleeved. I got to open a new pack of top loaders, regular ones. Pop that guy right there. Hey, there she is. How we doing, Liz? Hopefully you had some good din. Hopefully you're ready to settle in and watch some magic happen. Let's hope there's magic, I suppose. I mean, again, we're off to a good start so far. So let's hope that continues, right? All right. Let's see. All right, pack number 2, box 2. I just want to see one of these cards have a sleeve already, a little penny sleeve already on it, because then you know, folks, that banger is a coming. You got Zachary Bolduc, Reflections for the Blues. Got Mr. Nazar for the Chicago Blackhawks, Future Impact. And we got Mr. Arbor Jackeye right after that. UD Canvas. All right. Well, there you go. Very nice. Going to Chicago. So there you go, Jan. Got level 2 this time. So those are out of $4.99. $3.90 out of $4.99. Noah Allen. Not a bad hit there. I know there was some interest in his young guns there when that first kind of came out. D. Going to the Dallas Stars, Liam Bixel. Going to Dallas Young Gun right after that. And we got a Will Smith Beehive to round out that pack right there. So let's go ahead and get these guys sleeved up. Again, solid hits. Going to you there, Jan. Bump this guy out the way. Again, like I said, hopefully we'll keep an eye on it. Again, I always like when we can hit at least 2 of the Young Gun checklists. Because like I said, that way they both teams can get one. No one's got to worry about, the razzing and randoming and stuff. And it just works out better that way. But, we'll deal with it, whatever comes along. He already got his deluxe up, so we'll knock his Young Gun out there. His deluxe will probably stay up there for a good while, be my guess. And there we go. We have Mr. Logan Mailloux for the Montreal Canadiens. My bad. It's like another rookie, maybe. We got Brad Lambert. Brad Lambert Oracles for the Winnipeg Jets. And Logan Stankoven, NHL Pros and Prospects. And if you do hear shooting in the background, that is my neighbors. I think just about every one of my neighbors likes to go and pulverize things and blow stuff up. So we do hear some loud booms from time to time. Not gonna lie about that. Sidney Crosby Silver Skates up next for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And then we got first round draft. them down there. Jesper Wallstedt, first round draft for the Wild. And then we got pros and prospects. Going to the Colorado Avalanche here, Nathan McKinnon. That'll work out perfect on that win. Perfect. Logan Stankoven for the Dallas Stars right up next. Future Impact, Mr. Connor McDavid, the Edmonton Oilers. Does he stay or does he go? You just don't know. Is he gonna stay? Is he gonna go? Right there. Then we got Duty Canvas Brady Shea for the Predators up next. I mean, I figure he probably will stay, but you never know. I guess he could always just be like, nah, I'm gonna go win somewhere else. I'm gonna go win it for some other team. Oh, we got a looks like a okay. This is the green one, I think. So this one should be the most rare ones, I do believe. Ooh, there you go for the Sharks. That's a nice one. Nice green Oracles, Will Smith. So there you go. And you called me a dork, and look what I'm doing. I'm hitting you a nice card. You call me a dork. I don't know. I don't know if I should give you this card. Anyways, but congratulations there, Rob. So good start there for you. Nice green Oracles. Again, that is the rarest one, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. Left wing. And going to the Rangers. So that's going to Santa, Brett Berard. Young gun. And then we got an encore Denton Mateychuk for the Blue Jackets right after that. Yes. Yes, you called me a dork and you pleased the hockey gods. They said, yes, that's good. Yes. More insults. Hurl more insults at him. Make fun of how he can't pronounce names. That's right, folks. You can do it. Put that bad boy up. I think that deserves a little screen time. Brett Berard. Alrighty. Rookie Reflections, Bradley Nadeau for the Carolina Hurricanes. We got a Beehive Lane Hudson up next. And we got something. Question is it a young gun? Does not look like a young gun. Kevin Korchinski, UV Canvas. So it gets the Outburst base, if I'm not mistaken. Adam Fantilli getting silly with it. Silver skates for the Blue Jackets. Then we got Cutter Gauthier up next for the Ducks. And then for the Ducks, also right after that, we have Silver Outburst base, Robbie Fabry. Going to the Ducks. Going to Josh there. Final stack of 3. Lucas Raymond up next. We got Travis Konechny right after that, Oracles. And then David Pastrnak for the Bruins right after that, Pros and Prospects. All right. Let's see what we got. Claire, Gensel, Konechny, Baron, Marchessault. And up next for the Tampa Bay Lightning, we got Future Impact, Nikita Kucherov. Follow that up with Beehive Barkov for the Panthers. And we got ourselves another Young Gun canvas. So now we are down to 3 more to go. Michael Milne for the Minnesota Wild Young Gun canvas. Michael Milne. Going to the Wild. Minnesota is going to Brian. So actually, Brian got both Young Gun canvases so far. And the last pack. Before we go into box number 3. Looks like we got our Dazzler. Set this box down. Box number 3. There you go. Nice gold Matvei Michkov for the Flyers encore. And going to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Nikita Grabemkin. And we got a Dazzler. Going to the Kraken, Brandon Montour right after that. All right. Get Mr. Grabemkin sleeved up. Take down Mr. Bixel. All right, let me clear off the base real fast. Very good. All right, on to box number 3, folks. We got 43 on the sticker, 21 on the box. All right, 43 and 21. All right, open that bad boy right on up. We got 3 packs, 3 snacks, 3 Zacks, and 3 backs. And box 43 on the sticker, 21 on the box. Let's see what we can do. What do we got here? How are we going to get this box going? What's going to happen in box number 3? Let's find out. Got Liam Ogren for the Wild Silver Skates up next. Down there. And then we got Sebastian Casa for the Red Wings first round draft. And then Elias Pettersson, pros and prospects to finish that pack off. Up next for, for me, I thought that was kind of like a different color there. I was like, oh, that might be numbered, but I think it's just the way the light's hitting it there. But we got Jonathan Lekkerimäki for the Nucks. Yeah, I think it's a different one there. Like that, just weird because the way the light hit that kind of made it look like it was a different color there. So I was like, ooh, it might be numbered, but it is not. And we got Artemi Panarin, Future Impact up next for the Rangers. And then we got Logan Cooley right after that. UD Canvas for the Utah Mammoth. They're no longer the hockey club. They now have the name. They are the Mammoth. We got a black and white canvas, though, going to the LA Kings, Darcy Kemper. And there you go, going to the Montreal Canadiens, Jacob Dobes. Going to the Habs, so there you go, AK. And then we got Logan Stankov, an encore for the Stars right after that. We'll sleeve up the black and white canvas because it is black and white. Normally you see about I think like 3 or 4 out of every case, so not super common. Huh, that's weird. Alrighty. That seats down in there. And up next, we got for the Rangers, Brennan Othmann, Triple Dimensions. And we got Beehive, Victor Hedman for the Bolts. And then Tyler Toffoli, UD Canvas for the Sharks. Right after Biet. Nathan McKinnon, Silver Skates up next. And then we got Mr. Nazar for the Hawks right after that, first round draft. And then a Brandon Montour Silver Outburst base for the Kraken to follow that one up with. Got an Oracle card in there. Austin Matthews, Silver Skate up next. And we got Jack Hughes for the Devils, Oracles. And then we got Rucker McGroarty, Pros and Prospects for the Pens. Right after that. That's right there. Another Oracle card it does look like. Fedor Svechkov, Triple Dimensions for the Predators. Looks like we got a rookie here. Going to the Pittsburgh Penguins, we got Rucker McGroarty, Oracles. And we got Macklin Celebrini, Pros and Prospects for the San Jose Sharks. Right after that. So first Celebrini sighting of the night. Hopefully not the last time we will see him. Hopefully we'll have some more of that. All right. 5 more packs to go. Future Impact, Kirill Kaprizov for the Minnesota Wild. We got Thatcher Demko, Beehive. And then we got Kevin Hayes right after that for the Pittsburgh Penguins canvas. Got a Young Gun. So technically, we got 1 variation for the Young Gun. You still need 2 more. Still need 3 more Young Gun canvases. There are obviously 2 black, and then you need a card number to 25, and then you need what was the other one there? Oh yeah, Young Gun Acetate. That's the other one we're looking for. Hey, there you go. So we got a gold pros and prospects here. Macklin celebrating. Just had to open the floodgates a little bit for him. So there you go. Another Casa here. Going to the Detroit Red Wings. Then we got Taylor Hall, dazzle right after that for the Blackhawks. You know? Yeah, not to be political, but I'm always kind of surprised people don't kind of like poke fun at Trump for being like obsessed with gold because like everything he does, it's like the gold dome, the gold cards, the gold phone, the gold shoes. Like I'm surprised no one's kind of made that correlation between him and like gold member. But I don't know. That's just me, maybe. But again, like not to get too political. I just always think it's kind of funny that no one's ever kind of got him on that. But anyways, so that's my little rant there. Back to the cards. I mean, you know, I think this is a photo variation, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Because I think those are your 3 hits there. So I'm thinking this is a photo variant. Let's see what we got behind him. Left wing, Chase Bradley. Yep. Outdoor variation going to the Philadelphia Flyers. So there you go, Rob. Noah Cates. That's a nice hit right there. Photo variation. There's only I think like 2 or 3 in every case, so that's pretty nice. Chase Bradley right after that. And then Matvey Mishkov. Like I said, not to get too political there, but I'm just always surprised no one's ever made that kind of correlation yet with him because, like I said, just he likes gold for some reason. He just likes gold. So, yeah, we already had him up, so we'll take him back down. We'll put him up for a second. All right, and then. Interesting enough, we did get this case from a shop in Florida. So, if we do get a day with the cup, I kind of feel like this is the case to do it with. You know what I mean? Mealy Pop Shop. We got a horizontal canvas, or horizontal canvas. So, could be good things. I don't know. Got Will Smith for the Sharkies. Mitch Marner, Future Impact. And unfortunately, Alec Martinez for the Chicago Blackhawks UD canvas right after that. Last pack, box number 3. Right there. Ooh, got an exclusive base, it looks like. Yep. Ooh, bookending it too. 100 out of 100. Where's it going, though? Going to the Vancouver Canucks, we got Brock Besser bookending at 100 out of 100 UD exclusive base. Going to Vancouver. So there you go. Vancouver's going to Jeff. So hopefully that's a start. Kiramaki, yes. And then we got Liam Bixel, another Bixel here for Dallas. And then we got a Beehive, Denton Mateychuk for the Blue Jackets right after that. Get the base out of the way real fast. Alrighty. Take down Mr. Bradley. We'll put him up for a moment. We are just gonna start getting to box number 4. And Pixel. So this is the end of the first stack of 4 here. 50 on the sticker, 27 on the box, and obviously the other 8 are right there. Three, 3, 3, and 3. It's 50, 27. See what box number 4 has in store for us here. We got something there. Looks like it could be a level 3 or whatever, maybe. No, maybe just ooh, level 1, Will Smith. All right, so there you go. Nice one there for you, Rob. 262 out of 999. And we got a pink dazzle right behind him going to the Edmonton Oilers. We got Leon Draisaitl. I think this is an extra. We have an extra hit in this pack, it looks like. Trent Miner, young gun as well for the Colorado Avalanche. And then we got Steven Stamkos. I'll sleep that one up. Steven Stamkos for Nashville right after that on the core. There it goes. I know they go somewhere. So we have a few cards to sleeve up in this one. And pinks being obviously the rarest of the Dazzler. Doesn't hurt. It's not a bad player either. Draisaitl for the Oilers. Will Smith, level 1. And let's go ahead and get Mr. Miner sleeved up. For the Avalanche. And we got Elaine Hudson, Reflections for the Habs up next. And then we got ourselves another Macklin Celebrini. Triple dimensions. And then we got Colton Parayko for the Blues right next. UD Canvas right after that. Ooh, we got another exclusive base. Going to the Pittsburgh Penguins, Erik Karlsson. All right, 88 out of 100 going to Pittsburgh. UD exclusive base. Pittsburgh's going to Marlowe. So there you go, Marlowe. That's a nice little hit there for you. Another Nazar first-round draft for the Hawks. And then Forsberg Beehive for the Preds. $88 out of 100 UD exclusive. Cutter Gauthier up next, Reflections for the Ducks. Matthew Tkachuk, future impact for the Cats. Stanley Cup Cats. And then we got another canvas for Brat and the Devils right after that. Got an Oracle in here, it looks like. It's another teal or whatever they are. Jason Robertson for the Dallas Stars. And up next for the Boston Bruins, Fabian Lysell. Going to the Bruins there. And then we got Nick Suzuki Beehive right after that. Going to Zalbaruins. Jesper Wallstedt. And we got pros and prospects going to Connor Bedard and the Chicago Blackhawks. I think this might be a throwback one, I feel here. No, maybe not. I was thinking it was kind of looking like a little bit of an older photo, but what do I know? I don't know anything. Shea Theodore for the Golden Knights right after that. So normally do hit a couple of the Legends canvas as well. Logan Stankoven, future impact for the Stars. That's not where it goes. There it goes. And then we got Austin Matthews, pros and prospects. I wish I could do that, you know. Gallagher, beauty canvas, you know. I wish I could do that, you know. Unfortunately, can't tell if that's the Young Gun that's got I think we got a Young Gun Silver Outburst here. Could be wrong, but it's looking like the Young Gun might be the Silver Outburst, so. Matvey Mishkov, Silver Skates. The Flyers. And it does look like we got a Young Gun, so that's good. That means you're down to one more after that for variations. Casa, what do we got for I mean, I guess it could be another Matejchuk. You never know. Let's find out. Let's see. Silver Outbursts. Going to the Dallas Stars. Liam Bixel going to Dallas. Silver Outburst Young Gun. So Dallas is going to Chris. It's a nice hit right there. Liam Bixel going to Dallas. Good looking card there. But yeah, that's always, I think, like I said, I kind of wish EPAC would just lean into that more. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, definitely he's one of the better, Young Guns out of the extended crop for sure. So solid hit right here, going to Chris in Dallas. Liam Bixel, nice Silver Outburst Young Gun again. Looked good, good looking card overall. But that is, like I said, one of the advantages of e-Pack, and I kind of wish they would lean into that more. It's like, because I can't take 10 base young guns I have of somebody and turn them into a silver foil, or it's like definitely have like a lot of exclusive stuff there on e-Pack that I can't do with a physical box. So it's like, why not lean into that just a wee bit more, and then you can leave some of the extra hits out of e-Pack and leave them in the physical boxes. What's that? The redemption? We're talking about redemption there. We got Kucherov Oracles. So it's not really, you just have to collect a certain number of young guns. Like base, I think you need like 10 base young guns of like a player, and then you can convert them into a silver foil. And then I forget like how many. I think you need like, was it like, I don't know, you need like another like however many to speckle it or whatever. We got Clayton Keller right there. So, of course, they got all those like award cards and stuff. Oh, if you collect this set, we'll give you this really nice, like one of one autograph card. It'd be kind of cool. We could do that, but going to the Vancouver Canucks, we got gold encore Jonathan Lekkerimäki. It's a nice one there. Zachary Bolduc, first round draft, and we got a Dazzler right behind him. And there we go. We got our first rookie Dazzler going to the Tampa Bay Lightning, Connor Geekie. Nice little color match there with the blue. Connor Geekie. All right, 2 packs left in our 4th box. We have 8 more boxes to go. So again, plenty more chances here for you guys to hopefully see the cards you guys are hopefully we can hit for you. Matvei Michkov, reflections for the Flyers. Then we got good old Connor Bedard, Oracle for the Blackhawks. And we got Brennan Othmann, NHL prospects for the Rangers right after that. Pack. Put that down there. Cutter Gauthier, silver skates. Left winger. Yuri Inala for the Avalanche. Then we got Kucherov encore right after that. Alrighty, let's get this guy sleeved up. Going to the Avalanche, Inala. All right, on to box number 5. 52 on the sticker, 78 on the box. Three packs, and 3 packs. Empty box, 52, 78. No, like I mean, I get it. Like I said, I mean, I'm with you guys. I would, I mean, I'd love to make it happen for you. I mean, still got several boxes to try to make it happen. So I mean, you never know. Always doing the best we can, though. I wish I could guarantee stuff for you guys, but unfortunately, I cannot. Zellweger for the Ducks. Center for the Young Gun. Going to the Nashville Predators. Fedor Svechkov. We got Matvey Mishkov Beehive right after that. Beehiving it, folks. Yeah, I mean, but still, don't get me wrong though. I mean, like I said, I still want to do the best I can for you guys. For me, it's like I said, I mean, most of you guys, we're pretty tight knit group. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really try to look at you guys. I don't really try to look at you guys as like customers as much as like friends. So I always try to, um, I always try to do the best I can. And trust me, like there's been plenty of times I've got done with breaks and I've gone offline and I've been in a bad mood, you know. So just because I just try to hold myself to a standard here, just do always the best I can. Robert Thomas there. So again, when I feel like I fall short of that, I'm not happy. Oh, I've got acetate here. Is it a Young Gun clear cut though? Does not look like it. Looks like it's a base, or it could be a first round draft. I just cry into my pillow. No, it's just a just a clear cut base. Kevin Stenlund for the Utah Hockey Club. Oh, Kevin Stenlund. Svechkov, first round draft. Maverick Bork prospects. Yeah, I cry into my pillow and kick my little feet and just but I know a lot of it's cyclical too. So we might have a couple mad breaks, but eventually it's going to come around because I mean we've had some breaks where we've been on some hot streaks and we've been you just pull big cards left and right and you're just killing it every time. So I always like when we get into those those moments. Raymond, is it a Young Gun? Doesn't look like it. Got Mr. Nugent Hopkins up next. Elias Pettersson, Future Impact. And up next for the New York Islanders, Isaiah George, Young Gun. And we got another outburst base here. Took me a second to realize Joel Armia. The Canadians, silver outburst base. Alrighty. I think I need to open a new pack of top loaders here, rookie ones. Real super quick like. Anyways. The Oracle card kind of slipping out there just a wee little bit. Jonathan Lekkerimäki for the Vancouver Canucks. We got William Nylander up next, Oracle for the Leafs. And then Aho Beehive for the Canes to win that pack. Mika Zibanejad. Some skates. Jack Hughes. We got Aaron Ekblad right after that. Canvas. Susie Frederick. We got a gold Rucker McGroarty NHL Prospects. The Penguins. We got Max Sasson. That name just sounds like, like assassin, Max Sasson. We got a Dazzler going to the New Jersey Devils. We got Jakob Markstrom going to New Jersey, Blue Dazzler. I always kind of think of that Simpsons episode where Homer renames himself Max Powers, Max Sasson. Max Sasson. Good old Max Sasson. Yeah, yep. Comes into like the break room there, and they're like, "Can you hear the whales?" And he's like the one making the noise. Will Smith, Future Impact. David Pastrnak. Oracles, and then we got Leon Draisaitl encore for the Oilers right after that. It's my first day on the job. And we got a pink Kirill Kaprizov Dazzler going to the Minnesota Wild. Kind of a nice one there. And then we got Will Smith, first round draft for the Sharks. And then Jared McCann, NHL prospects for the Seattle Kraken right after that. Kaprizov. All right, 2 packs left. Box number 5, 7 more to go. We got a horizontal canvas. Is it a young gun? Jesper Wallstedt, reflections for the Wild. Logan Stankoven, silver skates. It is not a young gun canvas. Wah, wah, wah. Rupe Hintz, UD canvas. Just the base right after that. Our last pack. Looks like Got another one of those premieres in here. Going to the Tampa Bay Lightning, we got Connor Geeky. Looks like another bookend, 999 out of 999. So that's a couple bookends so far. We hit the UD exclusive there, 100 out of 1 out of 100 base. Connor Geeky bookending it himself. We got Nathan Clearman for the Penguins, young gun right after that. And then Bo Horvat to round out the pack there. Core. Base out of the way real fast. All righty. He's been up there for a moment, so take him down. Clearman for the Pens. All right, moving on to box number 6 here, halfway through. 48 on the sticker, 39 on the box. Three packs, and 3 packs. Empty box, 48, 39. Ooh, there you go. That's one break prediction down. We got a red outburst, but it looks like it's a base. But that still counts, so that should be out of 25. Going to Jeff Skinner for the Edmonton Oilers. 16 out of 25. So there you go. Nice looking card, though, overall. Jeff Skinner for the Oilers, 16 out of 25. And then we got Jonathan Lekira-Mackey, first round draft for the Canucks. Then Ovechkin encore for the Capitals right after that. I kind of saw the glove. It looked like it was an Oiler. And I was kind of hoping it was going to be like McDavid, but, you know. Still, nice card overall. Good looking. The red outbursts always look really good. Look even better if it was a young gun, but we'll take it. 16. So that's one break prediction down for you guys. You're still waiting for 3 more young gun canvases and then 1 more young gun variant, and then obviously, hopefully, a young gun acetate will pop up out of here at some point. Yeah, like I said, I think most of the teams, I think overall, did get reduced down in price because, like I said, the case came at a much cheaper cost overall for me. So again, I was able to lower prices down because, like I've always said, if I can get cases cheaper, you know, I'll be giving you guys cheaper teams and stuff. I'm not going to keep them the same price if I'm getting a cheaper case. That's just stupid. Oh, we got a young gun. We got behind it. Going to the Colorado Avalanche. So there you go, BP. That goes right there, actually. Trent Miner, Young Gun Canvas. So now you got 2 more to go for the Young Gun Canvas front there, which 6 boxes left to go. I think that's pretty possible. So you guys should have that one pretty much in the, you know, in the lock there. I mean, definitely. I mean, you guys will probably have a very good chance at least getting 3 out of 4 for sure. It just all depends on if that Young Gun acetate wants to show up or if it's going to be a Young Gun clear cut. I mean, again, if it could be both. If they want to give us both, I'm all right with that. If they want to, you know, hook us up like that, but you know, I don't know Upper Deck to be that generous. Ooh, we got a deluxe here for the Rangers. Jonathan Quick. 63 out of 250 going to the Rangers. That's going to Santa. Congrats there, Santa. I just know Upper Deck, though, you know what I'm saying? Because, normally I would always view like the clear cut kind of like one of the case hits, if you will, because there's always normally one in the case, but you just, And there you go. We've got Jonathan Lekiramaki, young gun for the Vancouver Canucks right after that. And Austin Matthews. I mean, could have happened, absolutely. They could mess up and put a couple in there, absolutely. Which again, if they want to, I just feel like they pay attention at least close enough not to do that. Like they don't pay attention very well when they're sorting stuff, but they'll pay attention enough to when they're putting the hits and stuff in the case. How big they are. Oh, let's see. Let's take down these for just a second at least, but that's enough. That's enough for Mr. Minor. Is it a major or a minor? Nazem Kadri for the Flames, Silver Skates. Liam Olgren, first round draft for the Wild. And then Bobrovsky for the Panthers, NHL pros and prospects. So we got horizontal canvas in here. Let's see if it's not a young gun. Logan Merieux for the Habs. Then we got Connor Bedard, Silver Skates. There's not a young gun canvas. Jonathan Marchessault for the Predators. That's fine. Yeah, got a acetate. Is a clear cut though? It looks like a base. I'm saying it's a base card, so I don't think it's a young gun. I know it says, but that's behind it there. So, yep. So Isaac Lundstrom, clear cut for the Ducks, followed by Ty Fellhaber of the Avalanche, young gun, and then we got Kirill Kaprizov, encore for the Minnesota Wild. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this sleeved up. But yeah, that's fine, AK. Not a big deal. And say Anze Kopitar, future impact for the Kings. Jack Hughes, Beehive for the Devils. And Dougie Hamilton for the Devils once again, UD Canvas. Zach Dean. Hey, and there we go. So we got two Young Gun checklists here. So both of you guys will be able to get one each. So that works out very well. So that works. So Vancouver and San Jose will both get a checklist. So very good. Congratulations to you guys. Won't have to worry about randoming them off. Unless we get the third one, then we might have to then at that point. But hopefully that'll be the hopefully that'll be the only one or the only two. I mean, hopefully we don't get any extra now from that. But Vladislav Nemestikov, Silver Outburst. So yeah, so that worked out. I know in the first two cases we opened, we only got one in each case, so we had to random off the checklist to the two teams. But again, I always like when you get that extra one because then that way it negates it. It doesn't matter. You both will get one. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Everybody's happy at that point. I'm happy. You're happy. Everybody's happy. Seth Jarvis, Silver Skates. So we got a rookie Oracle going to the Minnesota Wild. Liam Ogren. Then Frank Nazar, Pros and Prospects for the Hawks. Right after that. Get this bad boy sleeved up. Three packs left in box number 6. And we have 6 boxes left to go. Moritz Seider, future impact for the Wings. Encore, Connor Geeky. And we've got Canvas, Nikita Zadorov right after that, going to the Bruins. So actually I'm going to move that one there. That'll do. Arrange my piles real quick. We got Roman Josi, gold pros and prospects here, going to the Preds. Then we got Juha Jaska. Oh, there we go. I didn't see that one. That kind of came out of nowhere. Matvey Mishka, Blue Dazzler, going to the Flyers. That's a nice one. That kind of came out of nowhere. Wasn't even paying attention. See, it always happens to me when I'm like not ready for it. That's when the big hits come, when I'm not ready for it. You know? Yep. I know case number 1 we hit a Smith and a Celebrini, but yeah, this is the first Mishkov Dazzler we've been able to hit, so that's okay on my end. Put him front and center. Oh, let's see. That's what I need. We got an Oracle in there. Matt Rempe. Anze Kopitar right after that, Oracle. And then we got Logan Stankov and Beehive for the Stars to round out that pack. Base out the way real fast. Get a quick drink real quick too. 1 second. All right. 44 on the sticker. 93 on the box. All right. We got 3 packs, 3 packs, 3 packs, and 3 packs. Empty box. 44. 93. Got a deluxe base, it looks like. Going to the New York Rangers, Mika Zibanejad, 124 out of 250. We got a young gun right behind him. Another Juha Jaska to the Canes, and then we got Bedard Beehive right after that. This guy sleeved up. He is numbered. Because Zibanejad, 124 out of 250. Yes, let's see what we got. Yes, all right. You're like, I just want to watch the break, you know. Just let me lay here, watch the break. That's all you need. Maverick Bork, I think he just got re-signed by the Stars to, I think, a 1-year deal. So kind of a nice, pretty good player there. Quinn Hughes. Silver skates. And then we got Mikhail Sergachev, UD canvas for the Mammoth right after that. Might have a numbered reflections coming up here. Looking a little red. So it's definitely going to be numbered if it is. Yep, that is a red reflection. But who's it going to? Going to the Minnesota Wild. What's the numbering on there? It is right down there. 429 out of 500. Going to Jesper Wallstedt. Red reflections there going to the Minnesota Wild. So congratulations there, Brian. Nice little hit for the Wild there. And then we got Connor Geeky for the Lightning. And then Liam Bixel pros and prospects right after that. I was glad. I think I went through his case number 2. And we hit a Will Smith one that was like gold or whatever, and I didn't see the numbering on it or something like that. I'm glad I saw the numbering there and got it sleeved up and everything. 429 out of 500. Jesper Wallstedt. Yours was out of 50. I remember that, the one we hit, but there was one, I guess it could have been maybe a different, it might not have been reflections or something like that, but I just know it was a Will Smith. And I remember looking at, because I think I even said during the break, I was like, oh, this is like a gold, like, oh, and I remember like, it's like, it's not numbered. And then like, I remember I was going through and everything, and I remember looking again, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, it is numbered. So like, yeah. So I think it was in case 2, because I said, I know you, yeah, because you got yours out of 50. I remember seeing that one there, or whatever. That was definitely a nice hit there for sure. But yeah, there was another one. I think it was at a 250, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, sometimes sometimes they put the numbering in weird places, and it's like you said, it does blend in, so it's hard to to see at that point. We got Fabian Lysel, Young Gun, and Jonathan Lekkerimäki, Beehive. But I am glad that they started to at least because for a while there they were like stuff like the photo variations, they wouldn't actually mark them on the card, so you kind of had to like double check everything. So I'm glad they started to do that now, where they actually like label it like, okay, this is a photo variation, this is an outdoor variation, this is an all-star variation. Kind of helps take some of the guessing out of it a little bit, and makes it a little bit easier on us. Matvey Mishkov, Reflections. Triple Dimension, Josh Doan. And then we got Jason Dickinson. Canvas for the Blackhawks right after that. Oh, we got an acetate. Is it the Young Gun or is it a... No, it looks like it's a base. So we should still be in the running there for hopefully an acetate. Oh, it's a first round draft. Even better. Even better. There you go. So going to the Vancouver Canucks, we got a clear cut Jonathan Lekkerimäki. So there you go, Jeff. That's a nice one. Clear cut Jonathan Lekkerimäki, first round draft. It's a solid hit right there. We got Brad Lambert, first round draft. And then Connor McDavid, pros and prospects. See, I always like when that happens. I will say like that, like the variants of the first round drafts definitely are cool, because they're definitely, worth a few extra bucks, so that's never a bad thing. Yeah. Like I said, I hit Liam Ogren in one of my boxes or whatever, but as you can see my finger in the background there. But nice hit, good rookie hit here out of extended Jonathan Lekkerimäki. So very solid, very solid. Take down Mr. Geeky now. I think we'll put him up there in the background. I was gonna say, why is that like looking like a exclusive there? Lane Hudson, silver skate for the Habs. And then we got Josh Doan, prospects. And Connor Zary. Hold on a second. So that's right. Make sure to get those in the right pile. And Connor Zary, UD Canvas. Messing my piles up. Got too many piles. Too many. Oh, is that a... I think that's the base behind it. As I say, is that a Silver Outburst Young Gun? But it is not, I don't believe. The Lekkerimäki, Future Impact. Another Trent Miner. That one, and then we got Silver Outburst right behind it. Going to the Vancouver Canucks as well, Dan Heinen. Silver Outburst base. Trent Minor. Yeah, can't pick it up. Got Oracle in that sumbitch. Samuel Hunzik, Rookie Reflections. Matthew Tkachuk, Oracles right after that. And then Rasmus Dahlin Encore for the Sabres to follow that one up. 3 packs left in box number 7. 5 more to go after this. Jet Lushenko, Rookie Reflections. Pros and Prospects, Roman Josi. Another Young Gun Canvas, Chase Bradley. So that will take us down to 1 more Young Gun Canvas to go. 1 more Young Gun Canvas to go. And that break prediction will be done and out of the way. So you got 1 so far with the Red Outburst base. That's out of 25. Chase Bradley. So you need 1 more Young Gun Canvas, and then look for an acetate. And what's the other one there? 25 Young Gun acetate. God damn it. Oh yeah, that's right. 3 another Young Gun variation there. You haven't done too bad. You've hit you got a nice Noah Allen premiere there earlier in the break. Kind of hit several other inserts as well. Elias Pettersson Gold for the Vancouver Canucks. There we go. We got Macklin Celebrini. First round draft. And another Leon Bixel here. Very nice. Leon Bixel Blue Dazzler for the Dallas Stars. So again, Dallas is doing pretty well tonight. Leon Bixel Blue Dazzler for the Stars. Last pack, we'll go put this bad boy right down there. Kyrou Silver Skates for the Blues. Huberdeau Oracle for the Flames. Kiramaki Encore for the Canucks. All right. All right, box number 8. 49 on the sticker. 38 on the box. Three, 3, and 3. Box 49, 38. Kind of pulls the last 4 kind of right there. See them in the background there. Yep, so 4 more boxes to go after this one. So far, pretty solid case. Again, we still got 4 more to go, so we'll probably be hopefully adding to some folks' piles. Getting Malkin Future Impact. There he is, going to the San Jose Sharks. Young gun Will Smith. So going to San Jose. We got Makar. We've had a couple cracking. I know we hit the Montour Silver Outburst, I do believe. And actually, they have a young gun too. That Alesh Stezia or whatever his name, Stezka or something, or Stezia. I don't know. Because I remember in the first case, they actually, because we hit the clear cut of his in the first case, or whatever. And I think we also hit a young gun canvas as well. So. Knock his rookie premiere out the way. Sure, seated nice and flat in there. Got Matt Rempe. Okay, yeah, well, you know, nice, yeah, but they do have at least a young gun in this set, so I'm sure he'll probably pop up at some point. Just try to put those fears to rest there, you know, Logan Stankoven. Linus Ullmark, canvas. The old Linus Ullmark. What we got up next? Got black and white Leo. I feel like we keep getting the same black and white cards. Like we've always hit the Darcy Kemper and the Leo Carlsson black and white for like every case we've opened. I feel like they're like in every case. Then we got Owen Pickering, first round draft for the Pens, and then Kroll Kaprizov. Just wild. Like I literally think every case we've opened, we've hit at least a Darcy Kemper and a Leo Carlsson black and white canvas in like every case we've opened. It's wild. 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 It's wild. Yeah. I try. Silver Skates, Stamkos. That's kind of different. Mason McTavish, Pros and Prospects. Is this like an all-star? Ah, yep. Like I say, yep, there it is. So we have an all-star canvas going to the Nucks as well. Thatcher Demko. Beauty Canvas, all-star skills. Those aren't very common either. I think we've hit like I think one in every case we've opened. So again, nice hit there going to the Vancouver Canucks. Yeah, we still got 4 more boxes in the rest of this one. You just never know. Like so, I'll just never be like again back in the day when I first started breaking, like those day with the cup cards would just like if you broke with me in the early days, like it was like guaranteed there'd be a cup card in the. I don't know how, why, even though I was buying like blasters and stuff, even blasters, I was hitting day with the cup cards. It's like, what the hell? Like, what is going on here? Artu Hyrie. And we got a silver outburst for the Flyers, Nikolai Delorier. Nikolai. to Dallas. All right. Liam Olgren, triple dimensions. We got Sebastian Aho right up next for the Canes, followed by Mitch Marner encore for the Leafs. Zachary Leroux, the Predators. Fabian Lysel, Pros and Prospects. We got Tage Thompson for the Sabres, UD Canvas. All right, what we got? Oh, that's a nice one. Nice gold beehive. Denton Mateychuk for the Columbus Blue Jackets. These are always good-looking cards. Denton Mateychuk. Gold. And then we got Brendan Breeson for the Golden Knights right up next. And we got Sam Reinhart himself, Blue Dazzler for the Florida Panthers. I understand. I get the tactic. I understand. But we will do the best we can. See if we can't manifest that destiny. That's it. Let's see. Braden Point, Silver Skates. Clayton Kella, Oracles. Cole Caulfield for the Habs, encore. Ooh, we got a Swagnificent, it looks like. So it's not a day with the cup, but going to the Buffalo Sabres, JJ Peterka, Swagnificent. So there you go, Buffalo. That's a nice one right there. We got right wing Nathan Laguerre for the Devils right after that. We got David Pastrnak, Beehive. Nathan Laguerre. JJ Peterka, Swagnificent for the Sabres. Looking Swagnificent. Oh, so Swagnificent. Got Josh Doan Reflections for the Mammoth. Owen Power. Silver Skates. And then Samuel Montembeault for the Habs. UD Canvas right after that. Zap. All right, last pack. Let me get to the last 4 boxes of the break. All right. Looks like we got a deluxe base in here. Well, there he is, Sergei Bobrovsky, the future Hall of Fame goaltender himself for Florida. There you go, 84 out of 250. Sergei Bobrovsky Deluxe. Bradley Nadeau first round draft, and then Cutter Gauthier pros and prospects right after that. It's right there. For a 250 Bobrovsky Deluxe for the Panthers. Solid little hit there for Florida. Again, hopefully, you never know. Hopefully might open the door for a day with the cup for yourself. Final 4 boxes. Here we go, everybody. At home stretch. 77 on the sticker, 12 on the box. I know we already opened a couple cases, so I'm imagining probably not too many of you is going to want base, but if for some reason you do want base, let me know, and I'll try to do my best to get you some base in your mail days. 77, 12. Like I said, I know we've already opened a few cases, and I'm sure most of you have kind of already got a good bit of it for yourselves, but again, if you're looking for even just like a set or something like that, just let me know. I'll do the best I can with trying to, again, setting some aside for you. We got another out of 9. Jet Lushenko for the Flyers. 485 out of 999. We got Brandon Breeson, first round draft for the Knights, and then Liam Ogren right after that for the Wild, pros and prospects. Let's leave up Mr. Lushenko here. Mr. Lushenko. Lushenko knows nothing. Nothing. All right. Liam Ogren. Reflections. Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks, future impact. And another Sam Reinhart. There's Sam Reinhart, UD Canvas for the Panthers. I have another numbered reflections in here, maybe. Could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, this must be wrong. Nope, never mind. I'm right. 299 out of 300. Fedor Svechkov purple here. See, that looked a little different. So, yeah, I'm glad I'm not crazy. 299 out of 300. So, there you go, Brian. Another one for your boy here, Svechkov. I know you're looking to grab some more of his stuff. Solid hit for the Preds. 299 out of 300 purple reflections. And then going to the LA Kings, we got Eric Portillo, young gun. Frank Nazar encore right after that. Fedor Svechkov. Just going to spin up there for a moment and put him up. Brady Tkachuk. Silver skates. Lane Hudson encore. Well, there's number 5, it looks like, for your Young Gun canvases. So that should be break prediction 2 down. Wow, there you go, Jeff. That's a nice one. Jonathan Lekkerimäki, Young Gun canvas. So again, I know you're looking for the day with the cup, but you hit a couple really nice Lekkerimäki so far tonight. So not too shabby for the Canucks. That's a nice one there. Solid hit for the Knuckaroos. Buckaroo. Buckle up, Buckaroo. I don't know if you guys ever watched South Park, but you know, Caitlyn Jenner. Logan Mailloux. Jonathan Lekkerimäki. And Andre Vasilevsky. Canvas. And we got black and white. Is a black and white canvas. Young Gun canvas. Nope, just a canvas. Mikhail Sergachev for the Utah Mammoth. And then Yuri Inala, Young Gun for the Avalanche. I almost said the Habs. Avalanche. Don't think we hit one of his, though, out of any of the other cases. So that's kind of nice. At least we're getting someone different on that end. Got to open a new pack of rookie top loaders real fast as well. So 1 second. All right, halfway through box number 9. 3 more to go after this. Matvei Mishkov, Future Impact. Beehive, Sidney Crosby. And then we got a Jeff Skinner UD canvas for the Oilers right after that. Kalen Ritchie. Oops. Max Sasson. We got an outburst. Yep. Ooh, going to the Blue Jackets. Of course, he's probably out the door, unfortunately. Elvis Merzlikins. Columbus Silver outburst there. We'll start the Jet Greaves era, I do believe, this coming season. Assassin. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think Elvis definitely, kind of collected some of his game back this year, but still had some struggles. Looks like we got a rookie Oracle, Frank Nazar, rookie Oracle for the Blackhawks. We got Crosby right after that. So we're just looking for Will Smith Gold NHL prospects. We're looking for one more Young Gun variant, and then hopefully Young Gun Acetate. You got 2 out of 4 so far. Nathan Laguerre, Young Gun, and then we got behind him another rookie Dazzler Brad Lambert of the Winnipeg Jets. Brad Lambert. Brad Lambert. Nathan Laguerre. All right, 2 packs left and 3 boxes to go. Making pretty decent time, I think, tonight. Not too bad. Jack Eichel, future impact for the Knights. Mason McTavish. Oracles for the Ducks. And then Beehive, Macklin, Celebrini for the Sharks right after that. Seamus Casey for the Devils. Devils been kind of quiet tonight. Cutter Gauthier, the Ducks first round draft, and Lane Hudson, NHL Pros and Prospects. That'll do it for that box there. All right. 78 on the sticker, 97 on the box. Alrighty. 3 packs, 3 packs, 3 packs, and 3 packs. Empty box. 78 and 97. Come on. 3 more boxes to go. Thinking that might be a photo variant, maybe. Yep, all-star skills variation going to the Avalanche. Alexander Georgiev. It had to be. And then we got Michael Milne, Young Gun for the Wild, and then Jason Robertson, Beehive right after that. All-Star Skills variation. A new pack of penny sleeves, 1 second. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get that sleeved. Alrighty, Michael Milne for the Wild. Zucker. Got Lane Hudson. Flections. Maverick Bork. The Stars. And then we got Morgan Frost. Beauty canvas for the Flyers right after that. Yep, this one's numbered. See, this is what I was talking about actually for the Smith, because see that numbering is right up in there. You can't really even see it. 151 out of 250 going to the Ottawa Senators. Brady Tkachuk, gold, silver skates. But that was the one with the Will Smith. Because I remember I couldn't see that numbering initially. But like, if you look, it's right there. It's like 151 out of 250. So nice one going to the Senators there. Nice gold, silver skates going again to Brandon Pittsburgh. Then we got Liam Olgren, first round draft. And then we got Owen Zellweger, pros and prospects right after that. Nice one there going to the Senators. Brady Tkachuk. Jared McCann for the Kraken. There he is. Another Kraken there, but Ales Stezka, young gun for Seattle. Ales Stezka. And we got Encore Macklin Celebrini for the Sharks right after that. Ales Stezka for the Kraken. Nice hit going to Seattle there. All right. Cutter Gauthier Reflections. Bo Horvat Future Impact. And Sean Monahan for the Blue Jackets. There, I do believe. Canvas. Mr. Monahan, Mr. Bill Masterton. Trophy winning Sean Monahan. All right. Could this be the clear cut? Because obviously if it was acetate, it'd have that kind of thick bottom there. I'm going to go on a limb and say it's not. It looks like another base. So I think we live to fight another day. Well, maybe not. No, okay, no, it's the young gun behind it. My bad. I say, wait a minute, that's not right. We got Vladimir Nemestikov for the Winnipeg Jets. And how about that? Another Will Smith young gun. So that's 2 Will Smiths in this case. So congratulations there, Rob. A couple Will Smith Young Guns going your way. Well, you never know. Maybe he will be. You just never know. Kind of just like set him there. They're just kind of twinning it up. We got Zachary Bolduc, the Blues. Brendan Breeson for the Vegas Golden Knights. It's a Young Guns. Wow, so another one for Dallas, Liam Bichsel. So Dallas has done very well tonight. Liam Bichsel, Young Gun canvas. Going to the Stars. So congratulations there to Chris. You did have Dallas there, buddy. Of course, Chris, you normally do pretty well. I mean, I think, well, some of it's just because I think you take some breaks, you take volume. You know, you have like several teams, so it's kind of hard to, you know, for all the teams to kind of just, you know, crap on you. So, Ian Bichsel. That's a solid one. We'll kick Switch out the way, put him up. But, yeah, you've had some pretty big luck with us, though, Chris. We hit you some really big cards out of these breaks. So we've got an outburst, but looks like it's a base outburst. Got Josh Morrissey, Silver Skates up next for the Jets. Bradley Nadeau, first round draft for the Hurricanes. Oh, it's a first round draft Silver Skate or Silver Outburst. That's kind of cool. Center. Who do we got for a center? Oh, there you go for the Chicago Blackhawks. That's a nice one there, Jan. Frank Nazar, Silver Outburst, first round draft for the Blackhawks. There you go. So you got a couple nice ones tonight with the Hawks. Again, you hit the Noah Allen a little earlier, and again, you've hit a number of other inserts, but that's definitely a nice one right there. Nice. So we'll kick Kieran Mackey out the way. He's got his Young Gun canvas up, so putting these are up in the background. Then we got some pasta on deck for the Bruins. We got Austin Matthews up next as well. Oracles. And Quinn Hughes encore for the Canucks. Nolan Allen for the Blackhawks up next. Tim Stützle. Beehive. And then Dylan Holloway, UD canvas for the Blues right after that. Gold encore for the Anaheim Ducks, Cutter Gauthier. got first round draft Owen Pickering, and we got a Blue Dazzler going to the New York Rangers, Adam Fox. The Foxy one. McAvoy. We got Frank Nazar, Silver Skates. Lucas Raymond, Oracle. And Denton Mateychuk. Those are prospects for the Blue Jackets. That'll round out for that box. Very nice. 1 second, let me get the base out of the way. All right, we got 2 boxes left, everybody. Still waiting to see hopefully a clear cut or an acetate come out of here. Still, if we can get one more Young Gun variation as well. 79 on the sticker, 83 on the box. Three packs, 3 packs, 3 packs, and 3 packs. Box 79, 83. All right, folks. Got a deluxe base. Going to the Flyers, we got Travis Konechny. 239 out of 250 going to Philly. Again, the all-star parallel. Zachary Bolduc, first round draft for the Blues. And then Will Smith, pros and prospects right after that. Alrighty, let's get that sleeved and heaved. Oh, that's not a rookie. What am I doing? You aren't a rookie. Get out of there. Much better. There we go. It's a Bobby Dazzler. Frank Nazar, Reflections. We have another all-star canvas possibly in here. Macklin Celebrini, Silver Skates. And we do. Going to them Boston Bruins. Pasta himself, little UD Canvas Skills competition there. Going to sleepers there. There you go. At least that's not a Lysol Young Gun, so at least it's something different for you. So we got another level 2 coming up. 429 out of 499. Going to the Minnesota Wild, Liam Ogren. It's another one of your boys there, Brian. So congratulations. Nice hit there. 429 out of 499, level 2. And another one for the Maple Leafs here, Nikita Grabemkin. And then we got the Encore Gauthier. 429 to 499. Solid hit going to the Wild. You like solid? Solid's always good. Benkin. Got Connor Geeky up next. The Bolts. And another one for the Predators, Adam Wilsby, Young Gun. And Ovechkin Beehive for the Capitals. Just a little beehive for the Capitals. What do we got? Connor Geeky, Reflections. Josh Stone, Silver Skates. And Dylan Larkin, UD Canvas for the Wings. Because them Red Bulls give you wings. Got a Oracle in here, I'm guessing. First, start it off. Going to the Buffalo Sabres. Got the shorter print, if you will, for the vets. One of them. The teal here, Rasmus Dahlin. Got Jonathan Lekkerimäki. And then pros and prospects, Matvei Mishkov for the Philadelphia Flyers right after that. Alrighty. Halfway through, box number 11. One more box to go after this. Quinton Byfield for the Kings, Silver Skates. Travis Konechny. And Jake Gensel. Canvas right after that. I have a feeling we might see a black and white Young Gun canvas in this box. Could be wrong, but I just have a feeling we might see something like that in here. I think that's the Silver Outburst base. Kind of wait and see. Got Sebastian Aho. Impact. Another Lekkerimäki for the Vancouver Canucks. So again, Vancouver's done pretty good tonight. And then for the Nashville Predators, Uso Parssinen. Silver Outburst there. Alrighty. Lekkerimäki for the Nucks. Rutger McGroarty, Reflections there. And then we got Jack Eichel for the Golden Knights. And then Josh Morrissey, Beehive for the Jets to follow that up. Last three in box 11, then we're on to the very last box of the break. Thanks again for everybody for hanging out again tonight. Hopefully had ourselves just a little bit of fun. Brad Marchand, Silver Skates for the Bruins. Garrett Mackey, Pros and Prospects for the Nucks. And Jakob Chikrin for the Capitals canvas. And we got a gold Beehive. Thatcher Demko. And we got for the Buffalo Sabres, Tyson Kozak. We got a blue Dazzler. Going to Braden Point in the Tampa Bay Lightning. Alrighty. Last pack. Of course, we got Robert Thomas, Future Impact, Moritz Seider, Oracles, and then Encore Sidney Crosby for the Penguins right after that. Oops. There it goes right there. All right. Last box of the break. So the way you got to figure it, even if you don't get the acetate and you say you get a clear cut out of this, even if we might not get any of them, I suppose, but if we at least get the clear cut, that'll at least give you 3 break predictions. And at that point, but obviously if you hit an acetate, then that'll still be 3 break predictions at that point. And of course, I mean, I guess you could always hit another young gun variation out of the box as well. So still possible to get all 4, but we have 2 right now. So we're still looking to hopefully maybe get one of them here. 46 on the sticker, 54 on the box. All right. 3 packs. 3 packs. 3 packs. 3 packs. Last box of the break, folks. 46 on the sticker, 54 on the box. Like I said, once again, if you're interested in base or something like that, send me a little DM so I'm aware. And I will try to make sure to, again, try to send you some base. And again, I'll be posting up spam tomorrow in the morning. And then obviously, so we've got an exclusive base in here. I guess it could be a first round draft, but I think it's a base. But again, I'll post spam up tomorrow. And I'll be working on mail days all day tomorrow at that point. I may post the price preview for SPA tomorrow night, but it'll just be a preview if I do. But again, I might wait till Monday to do that. I'm not really sure. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Another book ender here, 100 out of 100. How about that? 3rd book ender of the night. Going to the Sabres, Sam Lafferty. UD exclusive, 100 out of 100. And going to the Philadelphia Flyers, Helge Grans. Helge Grans. And then we got Tage Thompson Beehive right after that. Again, this one's numbered. We will sleeve him up. All right. Macklin Celebrini Reflections for the Sharks. Brendan Breeson for the Vegas Golden Knights. Oh, there we go. One of the Legends canvas here, Pierre Turgeon for the Buffalo Sabres. So Buffalo hasn't done too bad with us in our cases. I know they have a bit of a rough checklist there, but they've done pretty good in most of the cases that we've opened. So Pierre Turgeon for the Sabres. It's kind of a cool one there. Oh, numbered Will Smith here. There you go. 210 out of 333. Will Smith for the San Jose Sharks. That's a nice one there, Rob. 210 out of 333 going to the San Jose Sharks. Future impact, Will Smith. Maverick Bork, first round draft. And then we got Nick Suzuki right after that. Pros and prospects. .210 out of 333. Future impact, Mr. Will Smith. Getting jiggy with it. Nick Suzuki Silver Skates. And we got one here for the LA Kings, Samuel Hellenius. The Kings, and then we got Tyler Toffoli encore for the Sharks. All right. Oops, make sure I'm not missing anything up there. We got Zellweger Reflections for the Ducks. Lane Hudson, future impact for the Habs. And Nikolai Ehlers. Beauty canvas for the Jets. Looks like we got a black and white here. Is it our black and white young gun? I don't know. Could be. No, looks like it's just a black and white canvas. Ah, okay, so it's a throwback, though. It's a Legends black and white to the Maple Leafs. Roll out the welcome mats. Matt Sundin. Black and white UD canvas here. Going to the Maple Leafs. We got Eric Portillo right after that. And then Chris Kreider, Beehive. That's Sundin. Kind of a cool one there. All right, home stretch here, folks. Last half of our box number 12, the final box of the break. Once again, thank you all for hanging out tonight. Like I said, hopefully we enjoyed ourselves. Pretty fun little case. Cutter Gauthier, the Ducks. Mikko Rantanen, the Avalanche. And we got Christopher Tanev. We got Christopher Tanev, UD Canvas right after that. Svechkov, Silver Skates. Matvey Mishkov. First round draft. Oh, there it is. We have another. So there it is. There's your Young Gun variation right there. That looks like an outburst to me. So there you go. So that should be break prediction number 3 down. Take a peek. What's the position? Left winger. What we got? So left winging. Going to the Colorado Avalanche. We got Chase Bradley. Silver Outburst Young Gun. So going to BP. Congratulations there, buddy. Chase Bradley, Silver Outburst Young Gun. Again, that will do it for break prediction number 3 down. So someone in the break will get the $10 in break credit. But again, if you use it on the upcoming SPA case, that will convert from $10 to $15. And again, we'll be running all the stuff. Again, like I said, I don't have the extra box on me right now. Again, that will probably go out with the next round of mail days. But we will do the giveaway of the box and everything as well associated with the break. So that will be coming up as well here. All right, let's take these art down. This is a little variant. Philip Forsberg, Future Impact. We got Cole Caulfield up next. Oracle for the Habs. And Nathan McKinnon Encore. All right, last 3 packs, folks. Brad Lambert. Frank Nazar. Then we got Matty Beniers. UD canvas for the Kraken. Never know. Maybe we won't even get a like clear cutter, acetate. I mean, like you said, it's not guaranteed. So maybe we just got a case that doesn't even have one in it. Victor Hedman Gold Beehive up next for the Bolts. Brennan Othman, first round drafts. And we got a blue Rasmus Dahlin for the Buffalo Sabres. Dazzling right there. And all right, folks, the very last pack of the break. Yep, we didn't even get a clear cutter and acetate the entire case. How about that? Oh, well. Guess that's how she breaks. Will Smith for the Sharks. Robert Thomas for the Blues. And Alex Ovechkin, pros and prospects for the Capitals. And that's how that is going to shake out. So, again, unfortunately, 0 clear cuts and 0 acetates in this case. But, again, you still were able to get 3 out of 4 of the break predictions down. So, obviously, we'll still be doing the $10 giveaway to somebody in the break. Again, I always really appreciate it, guys. Again, hopefully, like I said, overall, again, besides not having either a black and white Young Gun canvas or having an acetate Young Gun or something, other than that, that's a bit poop. But beyond that, though, fun little case. Again, like I said, it was cheap overall. So, again, I think it was kind of a fun little rip to go back and get here and extended and everything like that. Again, I think overall we hit some nice stuff. I'll be posting up the spam tomorrow in the room. Again, like I said, if you're interested in getting some base or something like that, again, just let me know, DM me so I'm aware. I'll try to make sure to make that happen the best I can. And like I said, then, like I said, I'll be working on mail days and everything like that. Tomorrow we'll be working on getting extended, premiere, and then the one mixer we did. I'm going to get that all hopefully out to you guys for Monday. And like I said, I may post up the SPA break price preview possibly tomorrow night, but it may wait till Monday. But we'll see what happens with that. But again, that's what we got going on next week, though. So 23-24 SPAs coming up. Again, I got a pretty good deal on the case. Obviously teams will be a little more expensive, but the price on this case, definitely the teams aren't as expensive as they would have been if we would have opened it on opening day, because opening day, teams like Columbus would have been like, well over 200, probably plus dollars. Chicago would have been like, probably close to 1,000 and stuff like that. So, so again, the price of the case, will be a little bit more obviously than this was. But again, it was definitely a lot better than obviously if we would have got the case when it first would have came out. Because like I said, that when it first came out, it was just ridiculous priced at that point. So, so again, just looking forward to that. Should be a lot of fun. We didn't really open a case when it came out because of that, but so that's what we got coming up this week. Again, nothing new coming out, but then I think the following week is going to be O-Pee-Chee Platinum, if I'm not mistaken. So again, we'll keep an eye on that. But again, thank you guys so much. I do really appreciate it. Again, congratulations to the hitters tonight. Like I said, I think most of you guys probably walked away with something. I know some of you guys are probably wishing you probably walked away with a little more or this or that. But again, it's upper deck, folks. You're at their mercy. When you get these cases, so you just hope that you just got a good enough case, and hopefully just works out for everybody. But again, I do appreciate it, though. Super, super grateful each and every time we go live here on YouTube for you guys. I do enjoy it, folks, and I tip my cap to you guys each and every time we go live because, again, I just appreciate it. I'm grateful. Again, I know there's like a million billion breakers out there. So, and again, You know, you guys are obviously more than welcome to break with other people, but I'm just always glad when you jump into our breaks and you fill our cases, and again you break with us, and you just give us the chance to pull you some cards and everything, and hit you guys some of that proverbial fire, if you will. But all right, folks, I do appreciate it so much. I really do. Looking forward to again when we get SPA on hand and we break that again. I think that'll be a lot of fun when that gets on hand. And just always looking forward to the next time we can get together and go live here on YouTube for you guys. And like I said, do a little breaking and ripping and seeing what we can do. See what kind of damage we can do here at the Powder Keg. But thank you guys so much. Spam in the morning. And like I said, mail days and stuff be going out hopefully Monday. And like I said, we're looking forward to doing some SPA this coming week. But again, guys, thank you so much. You guys all have a great rest of the night. Enjoy yourselves. Get some rest. And I'll see you guys bright and early in the room there tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Again, you guys make it what it is. So again, keep being your beautiful selves. You keep being your beautiful selves. And again, we'll do the giveaways and stuff like that as well. Hopefully tomorrow. So, all right, guys. Until next time, folks. It's the Powder Keg Pack Rips, and we are signing off for tonight. Rock and roll, everybody. Till next time, folks.